is the Michigan Speedway as we get ready for race number 8 of the USRC Truck Series season. Welcome into the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan. It is round number 8 again for USRC Truck Series racing as we get back to it after a long 2-week break from the holiday season and stuff. And hopefully you enjoyed your holiday as we welcome you in to round number 8 here again in the Irish Hills. I am the captain, Chris Scala. 70 degrees this afternoon at this track. 54% humidity, 4-mile-an-hour winds under partly cloudy skies as we race for 65 laps around this 2-mile track. So if you joined me last night for the Blown Piston Racing League event, you know that I had some issues. Well, I was able to get those issues fixed today, but of course I've got some little minor bugs that are happening throughout the stream, but everything has been working pretty smoothly so far, and let's hope that that continues here this evening for this race. But there was actually another update this afternoon on the graphics. You might notice now the numbers are all colored over on the ticker to the left-hand side. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that edited quickly, so you're going to see some numbers dark, and those are black numbers. That's why. So, unfortunately, black on black usually doesn't go well when it comes to graphics and that kind of thing. So, hopefully, it'll be something I can work on in the near future. So, but with that said, we're in line for some great racing this afternoon. We did get the points finally updated. Cody Beatty does lead by a very, very small margin in the top 5, so Cody's looking to continue that on as you look on at the number 82 of Travis Zidlow, the B-Dubs truck, the Buffalo Wild Wings mobile. Looking forward to seeing him out there tonight, and looking like a pretty good field. I'm seeing almost 30 trucks tonight in this race, which might be one of the biggest numbers we have had in years. So I'm looking really forward to seeing this event take place here on track. Should be a lot of fun. Looks like 17 trucks have qualified so far. Cedric Ingram, the Texas driver, on the pole. As you see Dave Rowe, the 22 truck. We'll talk about him a little bit tonight. Dave is going to grid 7th right now in this race, and I'm actually going to be quiet for actually I'm going to go down here and talk to the guys real quick because yeah, we get exactly 30. Look at that. As what's his name is not here, JW, tonight, so I'm going to go down here and talk with the guys real quickly. Hey guys, welcome in to Michigan. First off, Happy New Year to everyone, and hopefully you had a wonderful holiday season as we get back to the show here. 4 races to go in this season, so I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Awesome field. Looks like 30 trucks going to start, which might be one of the bigger numbers we've had in a couple years, so that is awesome. With that being said, if yeah, I think we might want to go ahead and EOL Wilms admins, or give him a black flag. He can just start the pits. But anywho, yeah, JW's not here tonight, so just going to go over the basic rules for you guys who have just joined us. Leader will start on green. Pace truck, once it pulls off or restarts, all 4 wheels are on the apron. You may go at your choice. So make sure you are aware of that. Remember pit road penalties if you do not go less than 5 stalls or less into your pit stall. There is a 2-second penalty for each extra pit stall you go through. So if you go through 10, well, you can multiply 5 times 2 and you'll get how many seconds you will lose in that situation. Also, just be aware when it comes to accidents. Again, no intentional wrecking, retaliation, anything like that. No flaming of other drivers and things like that also this evening. So I did get the points updated a little bit ago, so you'll be able to see those tonight, and especially after we get done with this, so on and so forth. So make sure you enter and exit 5 stalls in and out of your pit stall. Leader, you do have lane choice. Dave Rowe's got your complaint department phone number there if you need to have that. Otherwise, I think I have covered everything that is mainly to know for the racing here. Let's keep it clean. Let's have fun tonight, guys. Got the broadcast up and rolling. And best of luck. And once again, thank you guys for coming back. And let's make these last 4 races good. And also, side note, I won't go into details. But you guys make sure you keep Dave Rowe in your prayers for his family. That's it. He's a family member, so let's take care of him. All right, so there we go. JW wasn't here tonight, so I had to take care of the announcements really quickly. And I was going to do something else. I cannot remember what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I was going to send our stream to everybody else. But let's take a look at the starting lineup first really quickly for this Truck Series race. Cedric Ingram on the pole. And how about this guy? Superman going to start second on the grid. Awesome lap. Rich, he'll start P2. Cameron Ingram and Drift. Jacob Gladulich going to start fourth. Samuel Fontaine, you might remember him from the Short Track Super League. He's here tonight with his teammate Michael Steffen. Dave Rowe, Andy Moore there in row number 4. Row 5, Donald Stewart. And Justin Gann, the winner from Nashville. Ralph Fasano starting 11th alongside Michael Benedetto. Row 12, Robert Smith and Kevin Anderson. Travis Sidzidlo. Cody Beatty will start in row number 8. James Williams, Ford. James Jacobs will start 18th. Jamie Walker, he's going to be fast tonight. And Thomas Harmon will start 20th. Caitlin Height, Frank DiMaggio, 21st and 22nd. Steve Jennings, Ryan White, those are two new members of the league and an interesting team name. Sam Niederhelm, Joe Petrick, 26th and 25th. Stephen Langerfeld, I know that name pretty popular. Zach Herlinen, 27th, 28th. Jonathan Dellinger and JT, Jonathan Thomas, going to start on the back of the field as we will go 65 laps in 130 miles here at the Michigan Speedway. Let's buckle up and do some drafting in the trucks here on Captain TV. Let's roll. Already 2 and 3 wide. One truck going to the back. I think that's Donald Stewart, but look at Superman going to get a push from Drift to the front. Now these trucks, if you've never watched a league race here at USRC, oh, Rich is going to get loose, and no! Cameron Ingram gets a piece of it. Cedric Ingram gets a piece. And Richard Schwint goes around. And I'm not sure if that was from a bumper. Tough break for Superman. I know he is not going to be too thrilled about that. Let's go back and see what happened to Superman. That's the nickname for Schwint. So if you hear me reference Superman tonight, you're just watching this for the first time. Superman is Richard Schwint. The guy had started second. Let's see. Drift's pushing him. And you know, Schwint just got loose, it looks like. I mean, he got pushed into the corner. He catches Cedric and then catches his son Cameron, so both of them are involved. Oh, he gets clobbered by somebody there. Other trucks are involved. They do have a reset to use if needed. And they do have the 3 sets of tires. And caution number 1 out on the track. That is a tough break for those guys. They do have the reset to use, though. But Cedric Ingram is going to be the leader. Now, Thomas Harmon missed the start of the race. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to stop. I'm going to be quiet here for just a quick second here. I'm sending out a message to the other leagues I broadcast for. I didn't get a chance to do that here as I was trying to fix some things. All right, should be a quickie yellow here. And we'll get back to it. There we go. So we're going to wrap up the first caution here. Again, good news with the bigger tracks. You do get the quickie yellows. Appreciate everybody watching on the stream. Let me check audio. I want to make sure everybody's hearing everything here. I want to make sure everybody's hearing everything. Yeah, everybody did a good job for the most part. Few trucks involved in that. And it looks like only Jonathan Dillinger. Oh, no, he's back on track. He's just having some blink issues. Schwint's going to get back out there. Everybody but Dillinger going to be on the lead lap here. So we'll have Ingram back up front here with Fontaine. Justin Gann. Oh, wait, no, this ain't right. Yeah, Ingram. Okay, yeah, Justin Gann. Well, oh, he's up in fourth. All right, let me get my eye on here. What's going on here? Get that all up here for you guys. Let's get what you guys like to have up on the screen. I got to add that real quick. Pace car is going to pull off. And while I fix the little things real quickly, we'll go back racing. Here at lap number 4 of 65 on Captain TV. Appreciate everybody enjoying us tonight. Let's work on those viewers, though. Let's get it up there. We got 13 right now. Tell some friends. Let's go. Ta-da. I love how you can edit things when it's happening, but it cooperates with me. Outside line, Samuel Fontaine. That's 77 green and white truck. Who said there's a jinx on green trucks? That's usually the way it works. Yeah, Blackjack truck's a fan favorite when he shows up the race. Anyways, Justin Gann and Asheville winner up there in third. Going to try to take second away from Cedric Ingram. And how about this fourth place truck, Andy Moore? And that Terry Labonte throwback, the Virginia driver, looking good right now as Williams goes 3 wide. One truck coming to pit road. That is Ford, I believe. Why is Ford on pit road? Must be a black flag or something. Anyways, back up front. Justin Gann has gone to... Oh, no, he hasn't. Fontaine's is blinking. And here comes Jamie Walker, the guy I said is going to be quick. He started 19th, is up to 4th already in a matter of 5 laps. 2 green. Sponsor trouble. Hell, I could have sponsored your truck and fixed that issue real quick. Oh, Ralph gets a little tight there below the 6 truck. That's very easy to do here. Everybody prevails. On board with Wilms. You're pretty wide open there for the most part. Until the tires wear out, the 95% engine power. And then you got the 20% less fuel. Look at Jamie Walker make elevator type moves here. Top to bottom. Is he going to clear? And a slider. Look at that move. Jamie Walker to the front with authority. We got trucks blinking up here. So, yeah, Jamie Walker's got some blinking going on here. That's interesting. Look at this large pack of trucks here. About, what, 25 deep back there to Joe Petrick as Jamie blinks in front of everybody. I'm sure somebody, hopefully somebody's selling them. Yeah, Cedric's saying something to him right now. Looks like a couple drivers are saying something. Yeah, Jamie's pulling off the track, so very classy move by Jamie Walker there as he just goes to the apron here and hopefully will not cause any issues here. He gets out front there and all of a sudden his internet goes bonkers. But that puts Fontaine back to the front. And here comes Andy Moore with draft help from Wilms. Ford did come back on track. He is now 1 lap down along with Dellinger. This is showing you how much this draft comes into play here. Look at the 25 truck back here, Michael Benedetto. He's part of that short track Super League and the Moneymaker Motorsports team. Wilms is going up the middle. Andy leads that lap by about a cornflake. And Samuel's down there in the spot where you really don't want to be at this track, the bottom. And he does kind of let up there, lets these guys get back in line as Wilms going to go to the lead. How about this racing? Oh, trouble! Cody Beatty's in the wall, the point leader. It gets clobbered by JT, it looks like. Cody Beatty has got turned there mid-pack in the Full Throttle Motorsports 78 truck, the point leader going into this race. Let's get a replay of this. That's the second caution of the night. If I can get to the replay. JT has gone to pit road. Is it not going to show me the caution with Beatty? Come on now. What are we doing here? Here comes Cody. We'll just have to do it the old school way. Looked like he got turned mid-pack from what I saw right there in the middle of the field. Another truck got involved there. And let's see. Down there at the bottom, he's got Caitlin Height there. Oh, and Ralph Fasano's the other truck there. JT clobbers him. Petrick gets a piece of it. No, look out for that McDonald's truck. 74, Zach Kalinin. Did Katie misjudge that maybe and get in the back of Cody? Let's ride on board with the 69 truck. We got pit stops happening here. We'll get to that in a second. She gets a run. Oh, her and Ralph make a little contact there too. That didn't help things. So it was just like a mixture of things happening at one time. And here's your pit stops happening. Couple trucks stay out. And I'm seeing, looks like some 2-tire stops maybe, or fuel only here. And some 4-tire stops from everybody else. All right, we are going to step away for a quick second, and, well, we're going to explain to you where we're going to be next week. And next week, we get in a fight with a young lady, and she's usually not the happiest person in the world.
Next week, USRC visits a throwback as we head to Darlington Raceway with only 3 races remaining in the season. Who's going to tame the track that's too tough to tame? Who's going to avoid the lady in black and not get strangled? Let's go on victory lane this week.
And he is going to kick off the new season with a win at Texas Motor Speedway. J.W. Miller.
Stripe, Brandon Jackson has won at Talladega. Coming to the line, side by side. And Thomas Harmon has got the win. Not going to be enough. His second career start, his first career win. Justin Gann has won at Nashville. hopefully next time I'll have a video for you to play. It's supposed to be videos, but for some reason that one's not playing, and I will figure that one out. So there's my next issue to figure out, because I am using a new OBS, by the way. It's called Streamlabs OBS. I got help from a good buddy of mine, Isaac Morris from the TI Racing IndyCar Series, helped me out putting this together. So Cedric Ingram going to lead him back to green. He is not pitted. Justin Gann, Cameron Ingram, these guys pitted but did not take tires, I believe, or only took 2. The rest of these guys, 4 tires, and here we go. Lap number 14, so 50 laps to go. All these races in the Truck Series, short distance, so you got to go get what you can get. Everybody pretty much spread out. Steve Jennings in that absent numbered number 01 truck. I think his paint scheme's a little off. Not that we judge around here. Up front, Gann going to try to get the lead. Oh, that was tight at the line. I don't know who that would have gave that to. And outside there, that number 1 truck, that Tom Clancy Rainbow Siege truck, that's the other Ingram. Cedric and his son Cameron up there in the front. If you were watching the Thursday night Short Track Super League, you might have saw Ricky Howell Jr. and his son, whose name just slipped my mind all of a sudden, but his son went out there and won that race. Lightning strike twice and have a son win this race? How cool would that be? Dave Rowe back there in that 22 running the apron. Dave's had a pretty tough week. I'm not going to go into detail. I kind of mentioned it pre-race, but thoughts and prayers with his family. He's had a lot of things going on, and we hope for nothing but the best there. Dave's a big contributor to the channel. Not only that, but the league kind of runs the penalty system for USRC, and of course you see him most of the time in the stream here having a good old time with us while I'm broadcasting the other series and stuff. All these different packs of trucks. Oh, Wilm's going to go 3 again. Inside, he's got Fontaine in the middle. He's got no draft though, so he has to get back in line. Look at that. Could you imagine going down the highway with that kind of mess in front of you? Oh, and Cameron's going to dive out. Jamie Walker back up to the 3rd spot after having the little blinkadoo issues. Blinkadoo? What the hell does that mean? Everybody trying to work their way up here through the field, track position, playing key to everything right now. What has been fantastic racing here for 18 laps. Look at Andy down there at the bottom trying to find somewhere to go. Michael Benedetto. How about Thomas Harmon? Back on the lead lap. He was 2 laps down earlier in this race. Didn't even start the race on the grid. And this guy's up here running for 5th. On board with Joe Petrick, and you see the mess in front of him. Oh, Wilm's getting a little dicey up there, it looked like. Big check up in the front. As Jamie Walker has gone to the lead up ahead there, you see him in that green 35 truck. Green 35, green 35. Sam Niederhelm's in there. Cody Beatty back there with his reset truck. Can't tell me you're not having fun watching this on the stream right now. Share your thoughts. You want to chat with me a little bit? I do have the stream up. I can see everybody watching. Sean Peachin, definitely. Alex VDS, appreciate you watching tonight. And whoever else here. watching this fantastic action. Only one truck a lap down right now, and that is Ford. James Jacobson at 71 truck. One truck behind the wall, and that is JT. At least according to my telemetry, he's behind the wall. And we'll be in Michigan again tomorrow night as we get ready for the Blown Piston Racing League. You saw them debut Friday night. They're back Sunday night also as part of the JM Transports Clash Series, which is the Xfinity cars. We'll see those guys tomorrow night. And 8 o'clock race time as the 82 almost made contact there with Cameron, with Michael Benedetto. Said Zillow there in the B-Dubs truck. Oh, getting dicey, a little contact. Joe Petrick had her all sideways back there. Nice save on his part. So yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7:45 we'll actually go on the air for it and get everything up and running, and hopefully everything will cooperate with me unlike last night. And we'll go from there. And Monday night we'll have the CI Racing Grublets on Ice IndyCar Series race number 2 from Belle Isle in Detroit. It's a second visit there for the series. And if everything goes right, which so far it looks like it is, in the last couple days, we'll get that race without an issue Monday night. Front 6 or so have separated themselves out and gone single file. That's where they got that lead. I say that as Justin Gann has gone to the front. Oh, and Jamie's blinking again. Usually the preferred groove here at Michigan is the top, or about a groove up from the bottom, about where that first seam is, but looks like everybody's been working that bottom for the most part here now. This is the longest run we've had so far, so we'll see what kind of tire wear we get in this. Let's go back here to this pack. So let's explain this one. So we got the leader, Thomas Harmon, started 20th, and, well, that's only on the grid. He actually started on pit road and was 2 laps down. He now is in the lead. Caitlin Height started 21st. She's second. James Williams started 17th. He's third. This shows in this series, no matter where you start in this kind of track, just get to the front. Dave Rowe there in that 13 truck running in the 3rd position. We look out the back of this number 22, Sam Niederhelm there in his 60. Who's back there? Cody Beatty in the 78's right there with him. Andy Moore back there with him. See the front 6 up there pulling away now. You got the next group of about 4 right there from 7th to 10th. And then this guy, these guys here, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, all in this little pack here. JT back on track. Good to see that. He is 2 laps down in the 30th position. Jonathan Thomas based out of the Jacksonville area. Looks like some talk going on that he might be celebrating something here in the very near future there with their football team. Very interesting rumors I was hearing today. Which I guess are not rumors when they're putting a coaching staff together already. 29 laps in the books, about to be halfway here in 3 laps. You see where the tire wear coming in here. These trucks starting to kind of spread out. The draft, though, is so powerful that it keeps them together. Kind of like an interesting game there, huh? Spread them out and then bring them together. It's like a yo-yo. Here, Cameron Ingram, that Texas driver in the number 1 truck, working his way up there. You got the Buffalo Wild Wings number 82 there behind him. And this red and white well, it's a blank truck, but it's actually the 669 Moneymaker Motorsports truck of Michael Steffen. That is him right there in the 10th position. His words to me a little bit ago, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to read them to you verbatim. Him and I talk because Michael is the guy, the graphics you see with the Captain TV logos, like up here in the top left corner of the screen. He's the guy that's done all this work for me. Like, he just literally, just stepped up and did all this work for me. And the only thing I do is broadcast his short track leagues and stuff. But I'm going to read off. He sent me a message on Discord. I think it was this morning or yesterday. All my days come together anymore. With everything going on, which I'm not going to complain about one bit. But he said to me, and I quote, about the Michigan race. He says, okay, all good. See you tomorrow for Michigan and a 20-ish place finish. He's running 9th right now. That's not 20-ish, Mike. Hey, Ralph Jr.'s watching tonight. Mike did make a graphic for today. I never got a chance to use it. Sorry, Mike. And Wilm's going to go to the front in the 12. Oh, maybe. Slide job. He tried it. He tried a slider. It didn't work. So we should be seeing pit stops here really quickly. We're lap number 20 right now, so we're at about the 50% mark from when they pitted. So probably in the next 10 laps, I would say, these trucks are going to be on pit road. Williams leads that lap. Here comes Caitlin Height. Oh, right on cue. Here's pit stop. Cedric Ingram to pit road. Michael Benedetto. Looks like Jonathan Dillinger leaving pit road along with Joe Petrix. So green flag pit stops. We'll keep our eyes here and watch for the leaders pit. Matter of fact, let's we're gonna throw some audio up here. Let's let you listen. This could get really bad really quick. That's Ford. Ford's all the way back here. And no one else really coming to pit road yet. So Williams back to the front. Caitlin Height, Thomas Harmon, Justin Gann, Sam Fontaine up here in the top 5 right now. Haven't heard any audio of anyone pitting yet. I don't think I turned it off, did I? Now I'm confused if I did it. Oh, yep. There we go. People are saying things. Ooh, Steffen kind of sliding up a little bit there. Able to work it out, and here they are shuffling up again. Is Caitlin Height going to go to the front? Katie, who had a really good run at Daytona 2 weeks ago in the road course, unfortunately had a little run-in with J.W. Miller. Just a total accident there on the last lap. Katie's had some great runs, but has not been able to finish them. And hopefully she'll put together a full race and get herself a win. Wow, look at this gobble of trucks back here. aboard the Moneymaker Motorsports truck. That's that Zillow just called that out. The 5 is Donald Stewart. See if anyone else comes. Zillow is in. Donald Stewart. Andy Moore's coming in. So here we go with the pit stops. This might work. Let's see. I've not had a chance to fix this yet. I'm sorry. Oh, Andy Moore passed his pit stall. Did I ever tell you guys how Joe's the nicest guy in the world? There we go. Pit stops happening, and more of the leaders staying out here as we complete lap number 38. This probably will be the final round of pit stops. That should be able to get them to the finish, at least on fuel. Oh boy, 3 wide back here into 3. Cameron Ingram getting passed by his father on the bottom. Steve Jennings there. His father's actually a lap down with fresher tires. So there you see the you're not hearing him come through. I wonder if because that's interesting because tight. Cameron gets clipped. Well, in that's the case, I'm just going to leave the mic open so I can hear what people are saying then. I didn't realize that. You know, I must have to hit this button right here for you to hear them. So that's good to know. Learned something there. I would think that with the audio coming out the same as the race cars, you would hear it. Kind of makes sense. Right? Justin Gann coming to pit road, the 4X number 30. You got a little damage on that right rear. The RB Riggs, number 30, you can see he's been in the wall. Got a couple others. Cameron Ingram is on pit road. Ryan White making his debut tonight in that certain feed, number 10. Steven Langerfeld. Now that name is interesting. I mentioned it during the pre-race about the name Langerfeld. I believe there's there's a Langerfeld in NASCAR, and I cannot remember. Mike Langerfeld. That's the guy's name. I can't remember I think he's a crew member. But Stefan is in, DiMaggio, Zach Colleen, and Robert Smith on pit road. And I think we're going to start seeing the leaders coming to pit road here. Somebody just sounded like a chipmunk coming to pit road here in the audio. Why did that just come up on my screen like that? Get off my screen. Thank you. I don't know who that was. It sounded like a chipmunk, but that was awesome. Here come leaders on pit road. Everybody pretty good so far. Don't mind the camera shake. That's this truck's going by at 180 mile an hour. Everybody 4 tires and fuel. Robert Smith all the way out. Oh, Sam Fontaine overshot his pit stall and then backed up too far. Okay. Don't mind the stuff you're seeing on my screen all of a sudden popping up here. The pit stops here, lap number 42. So this is definitely going to get him to the finish. Caitlin Height on pit road. Drift's on pit road. Interesting story about Drift. I learned this week that Drift actually lives roughly 45 minutes from me, and I work, I should say, roughly 10 minutes from him. So when everything cycles out, this is going to be the leader of the race. The Nashville winner, Justin Gann. Justin didn't make the Daytona race, but here he is back tonight. You see Katie coming out there in second. Here comes these three trucks here, third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, they were a little sloppy, weren't they? That's the way it goes, though. Joe Petrick back here. He's got the lap truck of Ford helping him out. Joe's up to the 8th position. Joe coming up that third last weekend in the first Captain Invitational Series race of the season. A third at Oxford Plains. How about that? On that short track, Cody Beatty on pit road. I think this is a scheduled stop for the point leader. He is in. Did he just... Hey, Cody might have gone behind the wall. Either that or he's adjusting his setting or something. I think Cody's gone behind the wall. Not sure what happened. The point leader not having a good night here in Michigan. Fastest lap of the race last time by, Michael Steffen. Yeah, I think this guy was jobbing me a little bit, huh? Oh, I might get 20-ish. Fastest lap of the race, a 39.7 just last time by. Yeah, Cody Beatty's off the track. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he'll pop in here and we'll see. Oh, yeah, whatever. I know. Well, we'll fix that later. Got updates popping up on my screen now and stuff. Get away! Jamie Walker up to third. He is just ran the fastest lap of the race. So trucks starting to really pick up their speed here as they go by Robert Smith and Michael Benedetto. These guys getting out of the way of the leaders. Very professional of them. Oh, he blew the engine according to Andy. Andy's messaging us while racing, I think. Or did you blow the motor? Oh, Andy blew a motor. He's in last. I didn't see that. When did that happen, Andy? Dude, you were doing a hell of a job out there, man. Happy for you, but it sucks. You were doing awesome. Led some laps. Made that Terry Labonte throwback look pretty damn good, I'd say. So everybody getting sorted out. And here's a name I haven't said all night. There's your update on Cody Beatty. Saving the engine, we'll call it. Also, Dave Rose a lap down now, so he had issues on pit road. So I think somebody said in chat, very sloppy pit road on that run. You see Wilms helping Gann, trying to get him up there into the top two with 17 laps to go in this race. Flying by here, only 2 cautions. Go back here, this gaggle of trucks here, that Remington Rick Mast throwback, we'll call it. The old Remington truck. If you remember the old NASCAR days, Rick Mast ran a Remington paint similar to that. Number 75 car, if I remember correctly. As he's going to lose a spot to Michael Steffen. He's got Steve Jennings back there behind him. Oh. Well, they knew you were here, my man. They knew you were here. stacks of trucks everywhere here. Here's Sam Fontaine, who overshot his pit stall. That's why he's back here in the 9th position right now. I'm sure he's cussing himself out in French. The French-Canadian driver there. How about Travis Azzillo? He's doing a fantastic job tonight in that 82 truck. He has been having some internet issues, if I remember correctly, the last few races, so he hasn't been able to really run well. And here he is tonight, new sponsor. And he's up front here doing a great job in the 10th position. Makes me want to go get some wings from B-Dubs. Meanwhile, Caitlin Height has gone to the lead up here with 14 to go. Next week, Darlington Raceway for these trucks. Might see some throwback schemes. We'll see. Should be a lot of fun for that. We'll be on the air here, of course, as always, at around 9:45 or so Eastern Time. And then tomorrow night, Blown Piston Racing League and the JM Transport Clash Series. Their final race of the first round. They're actually a week ahead of their truck series with the way it's all worked out. So they'll have that race coming up tomorrow night from right here at Michigan Speedway. And then we'll stay in Michigan for a third straight night and go to Detroit's Belle Isle for the TI Racing Grublets on Ice IndyCar Series from Belle Isle. So and then Tuesday we'll likely take the night off from streaming. That means I'm going to take the night off from racing. But then Wednesday night we'll come back, and the Great Lakes Truck Series going to kick off their season. And I believe it's at Daytona. So we'll go down south to Florida for that race. And then Thursday night, you're pretty much going to see us every night. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, which, by the way, we're now over 200 subscribers in less than 6 months. Totally awesome to see. You need to subscribe because you're going to start seeing me on the air probably every night of the week in the near future. And I have no problem doing this because I'm going to be honest with you when I say this. I've had the most fun broadcasting races in the last 6 months than I have, period, on iRacing. And this goes back to when I was doing this before. I'm having a blast just calling this because, you got so many great leagues that support me in what I'm doing here. The fact that I can sit back here and just be a one-man show and put on this fantastic racing broadcast out to you guys on YouTube and see great racing like this, 30 trucks out here and only 2 out of the race right now. You can't ask for anything more. This is fantastic stuff. This is what it's all about. Back here, Jacob Gladulich, or Drift as we know him as. Ryan White, Zach Kalinin. This is all 17th, 18th, 19th. Also add in there Jonathan Dillinger. I believe this is his first race there in that Luna number 915. And how I know this is his first race, you don't get a triple-digit number unless you don't have a number. Unless you're Robert Smith or Michael Steffen and say you want a triple-digit number. Oh, I said Luna. There's actually an I in there, so I guess I said, what, Liuna? Caitlin Height leads at 10 laps to go. Right now, a 4-truck race for the lead. Almost looks like a tandem race. Thank you, Ralph Jr. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. I just heard somebody really somebody. Usually that follows up with a caution. And I know exactly who it was, so let's go back to Cedric Ingram. See, now that you guys are saying that you can't hear these guys' audio. Oh, look at that damage on the 6 truck. He's got a parachute now. But that lets you put the audio on and just hear everything being said. Let's go back. Let's see if we can find out what happened to Ralph. Is a couple trucks on pit road, JT and Kevin Anderson. NFL, not for long, as Robert Smith making a compliment to the leaders here. And more trucks coming to pit. One's coming in pretty hot. Look out, this guy. Steve Jennings on the pit road, and that is not how you get on pit road. Speeding on pit road. I guess we will give him the plunger. Pops out that truck, gets it back in one piece. I wonder if he's the one who made the contact with the 6. We'll have to see. I'm still working my way down the thing here. Yeah, he's going to be sitting on pit road for a little bit, and probably going to see some penalties after the race because there is a 2-second per pit stall penalty, and he only drove through all of them. So 7 laps to go. The 3rd and 4th place trucks starting to kind of lose this front 2 trucks. All right, so somewhere back here is where it's going to happen. Let's see if we can. That is not what I was looking for. There's Cedric coming to pit road. See if we can find this really quickly. It said Ralph passed Cedric at that point, but I don't see Cedric anywhere. Yes, I don't know. Looks like we missed it, but either way, we digress. As we are at 5 laps to go now. Caitlin and Jamie starting to push their way out. Now, does Jamie have anything for Caitlin? Can he make a move and win this thing? Joe Petrick on pit road did not make it on fuel. So is this a fuel mileage race? And didn't even realize it. Joe Petrick did not make it on fuel. He is pitting with 4 to go. And an Nordgar special stops short on pit road. And he gets his fuel and he's gone. So what else are we going to see here? Can the leaders make it on fuel? I'm assuming yes. I mean, there's only 3 to go, and we got people that are still on the track at lap 37 when they pitted. So Joe must have just had an issue with pit stops or something. As they will come across the line, 2 laps to go. 4 miles around this track. As long as I don't see a caution here in the next 200, 300 feet, we're going to get to the white flag here. And I always like to say white flag brought to you by whatever bank you represent. Caitlin trying to hold off Jamie. Got 9/10 of a second here as Jamie starts to get the run with the draft here. Looking to the high side as Katie throws a little bit of a defensive move, holds the line down into 3 and 4. Let's see if Jamie can make the move. Out of turn 4, Walker's got nothing for Caitlin Height. She will score her second USRC Truck Series win at Michigan in a fantastic race. Justin Gann going to get third, James Wilms fourth, and the Canadian Frank DiMaggio going to round out the top 5. And I can tell you right now, that's one less interview for me tonight because Katie doesn't talk to anyone. I'm sure she'll post something though. Oh, is she gonna do Zanardi burnouts? Well, she's sitting down here at turn 2. I thought she was going to bust out Zanardi burnouts, which is, if you ever watched a race back in the day with, or maybe it's Sebastian Bourdais, might be the wrong driver, but either Zanardi or Bourdais would just cross the line and go right to turn 1 and just start letting them rock. She's just sitting there in turn 2. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, she talked to Rich one night. I think she's talked to a few people one night, a bunch of different nights. So when it's come to certain things happening, Ford comes to my mind. Katie's going to sit here. So while that happens, we'll go ahead and look at the results of this very fantastic race here tonight that only saw a couple cautions, as Ralph Jr. mentioned over there. Quick race. That's, 50 minutes pretty much. Katie wins it by 0.2 of a second over Jamie Walker. Justin Gann third. Fourth goes to James Wilms. Frank DiMaggio finishing 5th. Thomas Harmon. Richard Schwint comes back, finishes 7th after his first lap spin. Sam Niederhelm, good top 10 for him. Samuel Fontaine and Drift finishes 10th. 11th, Donald Stewart. Cameron Ingram, 12th. Travis Sidzillo gets 13th. Ryan White, 14th. Zach Kalinin finishing 15th. Ralph Fasano, 16th. The guy who said he'd finish 20-ish, Michael Steffen, actually ends up 17th, which is still respectable for a man that's not used to driving on a big track like this. Dave Rowe finishes his first chunk of lap down at 18th. Cedric Ingram, 19th. Robert Smith, 20th. 21st, Joe Petrick. 22nd, Jonathan Dellinger. Kevin Anderson, 23rd, with Ford, 24th. Steven Langerfeld, 25th. JT, 26th. Michael Benedetto, 27th. Steve Jennings, 28th. Cody Beatty and Andy Moore end up being the two that did not start the race, or they started the race but didn't finish in 29th and 30th. As she's still sitting here. I'm not sure what she's doing, but I know she's not going to talk to me, so let's just we'll go get Discord up. Watch, she's in Discord waiting on me or something. I'll be like, well, wait a minute here. So, not many people. Let's go and we'll bring Justin Gann in here first because I don't see Jamie in Discord either. As we'll talk to Justin Gann first. Justin coming off a good third-place run tonight, led some laps in a very competitive, very fun race on your part in a top three finish after you missed Daytona and you got that win at Nashville. So that momentum, doesn't matter when you race, shows up.
Pit a little earlier on that last stop and hoped that was going to give me a gap and I'd have some cars to draft off of, and I just didn't have anything. So, but overall, man, I'm really happy with the third place finish.
Yeah, the racing behind you was pretty wild, and I know even on restarts it got wild there up there in the front. Talk about just what you were feeling out there, and it was like, man, how'd we stay out of trouble tonight?
Oh yeah, yeah. I had to almost take it into the grass one point during the one caution that we had tonight. But yeah, it was tight racing the whole time. Everyone was really fast up front, and the main thing was just trying to keep that high side. If you can keep that high side, chances are you're gonna hold your position.
Well, it was still a lot of fun seeing you out there in that 30 truck, and of course with the green flag pit stops. The pit stop you kind of mentioned there, you pitted early on that first green flag run. Was that just simply just trying to get out there and maybe get out in the lead and be able to hold it on your own, or was that something where you just wanted to try something different?
Yeah, I was hoping I could pit early and gain some momentum because I didn't want to pit with a big group. So I could gain some time on the pit stop there, and I was hoping I would come out on some lap traffic or have somebody to draft off of and maintain a gap on them. And I just didn't have anybody, so they were able to pick my time off pretty quick.
Well, still a fantastic job on your end, man. Nice top three finish. I know points wise, you're really not in it, but you keep getting finishes like this. I mean, you'll get a good, respectable points finish and just continue getting good finishes. So send shout outs whoever you like to.
Oh yeah, I got to thank the sponsor on the truck tonight, the RB Rigs. Want to thank you for putting on the league and broadcasting it, and thank everybody out there in the league because without them, man, they really make this a great place to race.
No, we appreciate that, man. It was definitely a great turnout tonight. 30 trucks, and I know of at least 2 people that weren't here tonight. So that made me smile. So nice job on your end, man. We'll see you tomorrow night for Blown Piston, I believe.
Yep.
So Justin Gann finishing in the 3rd position. Let's see if any of the other guys have. They haven't. So yeah, well, let's just do this. We're gonna have a little fun here for a second because I know where everybody's at. They're over here yakking. So I'm going to jump over here into another broadcast booth that I can get into. And watch this move. They don't think I'm over here with them now. Little do they know, I'm here. Hello, Jamie. Yes, I can jump Discord channels and head over here and bring you down. And second place run for you. That's if Jamie didn't run away.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, hi, Jamie. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys were over here, so I figured I'd jump booths real quickly and well, come see what's going on, but a great second place run, my friend.
All right. I didn't know anything about you guys. It's been a while since I've been in here with you guys, so I just figured I'd come in here and screw around today. You guys are doing an awesome job, man. I thank you guys enough for doing what you're doing.
Ah, let's see, screwing around. That's going from 20th to 2nd in what 3 laps of green?
Yeah, I kind of surprised myself, and then I noticed I had some blinking issues, so I had to kind of back out of it and mind my P's and Q's and see if my stuff would fix itself or not.
Did you have to pour some Mountain Dew into the internet?
Look at that. I got to dump a lot more into it because it's still flashing every once in a while.
Well, man, hey, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you out here. I know the other time you appeared here, you won. So you got a 1.5 finish so far in 2 starts. You can't complain about that. Talk about the racing out there because I know you had to work hard with the pit stops and stuff and the pack racing that was going on. I know that had to make it pretty fun.
Yeah, I just basically wanted to stay in line with the guys up front. I didn't want to break away from those guys and split us up. And I knew when me and Katie out front, there on that last pit stop there, I would stay with her the whole time. I wasn't going to back off of her and start racing her and let those other 2 catch us. So that was my plan anyway, to make a move on the last lap, but wasn't able to do it.
Nice. Well, you did a great job tonight, my friend. It was good to see you out there. And as always, send shout outs whoever you want to, brother.
Big shout out to you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, I know I haven't been around very long, but I may start showing up here a little bit later. I don't want to mess up you guys' championship run here, so I just kind of saying hi to everybody and wish everybody a happy New Year.
Absolutely, happy New Year to you too, sir. And nice job on your run.
Thanks.
Jamie Walker finishing in the 2nd position there. Congratulations to him. I make that noise because I'm like, who do I want to talk to here? People I like talking to. Hey, buddy.
Nice run there, Jamie.
I'm not Jamie.
Oh, you pulled me down. I was.
You never know when I might pull somebody down.
You don't want to talk to me tonight.
Why wouldn't I want to talk? I mean,
make the best decisions.
well, I mean, was it a decision issue or did you have the wrong calculator tonight?
playing with iRacing and my wheel, my pedals all day, I finally got the squeak out of my accelerator, which I'm very happy for, especially going into the Daytona 500 next month. So I actually turned pit stop off in my app INI, and I wasn't taking my tires, which is what I wanted, but also my fuel was set to 0. So I didn't notice it until about midway in the race, and my short pit didn't. My short pit ended up making me shorter in the race.
Which in the end puts you down in 21st. But that's not the thing I actually want to ask you about. Middle of the race, we're watching this huge pack of trucks, and all of a sudden we see the 67 go all kinds of sideways in the middle of a pack. That looked pretty interesting on our end.
Yeah, I had to check up for a couple guys. Steven, he's streams on Twitch. He's S9_racing. Go give him a follow. He was blinking a little bit, and I don't know. It was just a huge checkup, and I didn't want to crash into anybody, even though I did have a reset left. And I kind of went from the wall and dived to the middle, and everybody just split me. Thank God Dave Rowe was able to hold it 3 wide there, and we were able to not bring out the caution.
Well, it was a great job on your end on that save, and unfortunate deal, but we do have a question from a member of our audience tonight. LeSean wants to know who you're calling short.
Well, if you interview Andy, it would be a tall order.
Well done.
But I really want Katie interviewed. I think you're great at interviewing people, Captain. And if you can interview Katie, that would be wonderful.
Well, true
That's
story.
like
I have interviewed Katie before. This was back when I don't know if she had some kind of auto-tune type thing for her voice. But I have interviewed Katie before, and the problem is she's been sitting back on the back straightaway for the last 10 minutes now. I don't know if this is her new burnout or if this is her way of taking a knee or something. But she's just chilling on the back straightaway. So, with that said, nice job. Shout out to everyone too, Mr. Joe.
I just want to thank all the drivers that attended the race tonight. Everybody out there, all the fans watching. Special shout out to my buddies in the Gear Jammers. And our new members, we had quite a few new members tonight, and I just want to welcome them into USRC. Welcome to the family.
Very nice. Did you win Gear Jammers, by the way?
You know what? Rich won it.
Oh!
And he won it on fuel strategy.
Very Richard-like of him. Nice job, Rich. Congratulations on that. Well, nice job, Joe. Congratulations on your, I say congratulations on your 21st.
Don't congratulate me.
I don't know. Hey,
Thank you, Captain.
nice job,
Have
bro.
a great evening.
You too, buddy. Joe Petrick, congratulations on 21st. All right, I'm going to blow him down. Let's get him down here. We'll surprise him now. He's probably over there watching videos right now and going over all the deals on racing etiquette and all these different... Oh, hi, Wilms. Good to see you. Or did Wilms run away? Because he knew I was going to pull him down eventually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was busy doing stuff.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Like reviewing your Twitch stream, X-Macy on Twitch, of all the incidents in great racing tonight?
It was a great race. That's all I got to say. God damn it. I'm pissed off at that Harmon fella for not informing me he had damage. Then I had to go up a chat trying to get, what's his name? Justin up there with the leaders, and I scraped the wall, and now that was all over. P4 was always getting.
Hey, that's still better than 30th.
True. I said it was a great race. It's my fault and Harmon's fault.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because if Harmon would have told me, I could have got around him and been around Justin, and we could have been a 3-car pack. Bam. And I could have been battling for the win. Nope. So it's Harmon's fault, right? Right, chat? Your chat.
We'll see what your chat and my chat says when it's over with. But, hey, here, Andy's hey, and you. Let's see what else we got. I'm still. Oh, I think Andy wants to talk to me too. So, anyways, yeah, great job. And I hear Rich won Talladega. That was good. Congrats to that.
Yeah. My hauler didn't make it to Talladega. It damn near didn't make it to Michigan. And I heard it was a pretty good race there at Talladega. And these trucks, it was an awesome race. Damn.
Cody says your fault.
Cody can just eat my Cheetos.
Oh. And Joe says it was the Newton meters. I don't know what the hell that means, but hey.
He's feeding me secret stuff. Shh, don't tell
Oh,
nobody.
code words here. I see. All right. Well, nice job, and hey, send shout outs to your stream.
Oh, shout outs to my stream. How about your stream?
Shout them out
Well,
there.
I want to thank you, Scala, and the whole admins of USRC for putting on some good races. And thank you to the cheat. Well, we're looking at the 55, but he's nobody. And thank you for the number 12 Cheetos team for putting me a good truck. Sorry I screwed it up.
Just remember, if it wasn't for Rich, a lot of us in here wouldn't be friends right now.
True.
Exactly. So, anyways. Hey, go tell Katie she can stop sitting on the backstretch.
Therefore.
All right. Have fun. Hi, Wilms' stream. All right. So, the Wilmsicle. Let's get him back up there. Usually Wilms, if you want to go check out his stream right now, he is Xmacia. It's XMAI. Was it SIA? Xmacia on Twitch. Or on, that's his channel. He streams all the damn time. I don't even know what channel he was in. I think he was in that one. Bye, Wilms. All right, let's get Andy. Andy wants to talk, and then we'll get off the air here because I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Some of us work for a living. We'll talk to that tall guy. I had to bring out my bench tonight so my 6-foot self can stand up and actually see eye to chest to Andy.
I'll go down. I'll sit on this bench. You stand up.
I appreciate that. Oh, easy. That just almost catapulted me. You sitting down.
Oh, I'm not that heavy though.
No, it's not that. It's just the force of you coming down to my level. Gravity.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
What's that?
Yeah, right. Hey, you led a lap tonight.
That was disappointing. We were racing so good, and I got out. I was actually at caution. I should have. If it was a second later, I would have had Wilms. But I don't think you. I went back in the replay. I don't see it because you're kind of on a low camera. But I would have got Wilms. It was like a second smidgen later, but it's all right. It was nice to lead a lap. I qualified and started up there, and Wilms pushed me up there, and we were pretty close coming over the line at that one lap, and
the one line.
Appreciate him pushing me, and came into the pit. I was going to see what he did, and we kind of all late pitted. Came out ahead of him somewhere. I don't know if it was where Joe was talking about, where kind of cars kind of mixed up, but somehow I got hit. I don't know who it was. And they said, I started slowing down. And they said, hey, you got damage. So I said, I can't go in now because I'll have to two-pit. And my crew chief said, come on in. You're good for the race. I came in. You saw me miss my pit, rolled back out, got my fuel, rolled back out. And I don't know what I did. I shifted down too aggressively, I guess, to shut out to speed up the new tires. And I shifted in a second. And it went poof. And it was so disappointing because 30 minutes left, or 30 minutes of repair, and I think you guys were 20 to go, and there's no way I'm going to get back out there. So congratulations to Katie and those guys. I'm just kind of like snake bitten right now. I can't finish a race.
Nah, you're doing okay. You just got to get out there and keep fighting. But I will say you led that lap by a cornflake.
I heard that. I heard you say that. The old. I can look at that paint and it said, "Oh, it is old throwback."
Yeah, you got the old Terry Labonte throwback.
Terry Labonte.
Trying to remember, he ran that back. I want to say it was before he went yellow on his paint, so I want to say it was probably about 95-ish, 94, 95. It was after he ran the 94 car that had Sunoco on it.
It's actually, it looks like he may have raced it at number 14 also. I have a picture of it here.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That was That was before he went to Hendrick. I forget who owned that car at that time. I'm about to do my
Diecast
research.
Casey. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to, because you guys were doing Darlington next week and talking throwback, and but mine's kind of already a throwback.
Yeah, it actually is.
I thought it was cool looking. I like the black on it.
Yeah, it's pretty spiffy. Well, hey, Andy, we're going to get off the air, but we appreciate you coming in here, and we wish you the best to your Detroit Lions, because obviously let's
need a
hope
coach.
they're getting things worked on, because, again, you need a coach, and you need a GM.
We need a GM. We
Might need
a
an owner.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. But let's see. The Red Wings, they suck. Virginia Tech's in top 25 in
They
basketball.
do.
So
And I delivered to a Virginia Tech basketball player's house this week.
where's that?
Huh? Yeah, you didn't see my message on Discord?
Oh, where would you send that?
Well, hang on, let me go get the guy's house. Hang on. It was No, I didn't stalk him or anything. And the only reason I knew is because they have Virginia Tech flags in their yard, and the lady comes out in a Virginia Tech shirt and the guy's jersey, and I'm like, and then I went and looked up the guy and found him, and I was like, hey, he's a player for Virginia Tech. It was somebody. Give me a second, I'll let you know.
All right, you can tell me off the stream if you want to cut it. But yeah, thanks for the race, and shout out to everyone that raced. And thanks, Joe, for the tall. I am a tall order.
Very tall task as always. So, but you never leave us short. So that was bad. Anyways, all right. Have a good night.
Good man.
Andy Moore joining us as I'm signing off. I still got 12 viewers 20 minutes later after a broadcast. How come I can't do this every week? All right, so we're going to get off here for the night, but I do appreciate everybody for joining us on Captain TV tonight for USRC, and it looks like everything went as smooth as possible tonight, so I'm happy about that. Tomorrow night, come and join us. We'll be on for the Blown Piston Racing League. They're going to be over at here, Michigan Speedway tomorrow night, like they're going somewhere else. That'll be on the air around 7:45 Eastern Time. Then Monday night, the TI Racing and Grutlets on Ice IndyCar Series from Belle Isle, Detroit. That's Monday night. Tuesday night, we'll see if anything's going on. No promises. I don't want to say yes or no yet. Wednesday, the Great Lakes Truck Series returns. They'll be in Daytona. And then, of course, Thursday night, we will see the Short Track Super League back in action, and Blown Piston again on Friday. So 6 out of 7 nights, you get to see some racing, which is definitely awesome. I'm going to go figure out why Cody's promo won't play on my streams and go from there. But appreciate Cody for all the hard work. Appreciate all the drivers for coming out tonight. That was definitely a fantastic race. And we'll go get the points updated, so on and so forth. And as I always like to say, it's not a game. This is iRacing. See ya!